He's known as one of the most famous guys you've never heard of. And this morning, guess what? We're thrilled to welcome Michael Paul here to NBC10.
I am telling you, that kid that got the golden buzzer, he stole my act.
He did.
I was going to do that
That's
same
what he
act.
had in mind.
Crazy.
Here's what's wonderful about you. You're an alum of our
interned
station.
here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I was the best man for the job, but I was the only one that showed up in like the biggest blizzard of 1989. And they're like, "Who are you?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm here for the job." They're like, "Fine."
If there's a blizzard, all hands on deck.
Right. Keep it weak. That's my theory. You know?
All right. Let's talk about your act. You've been in the business for a long time.
Long time.
What inspired your Birds of Prey act?
So, you know, my act, anyone who's seen me for a while, I'm a mixture of things. I do ventriloquism. I started out as a stand-up here in Philly. But my parents took me to see, we went to like a Six Flags or something like that, and they always have those big exotic bird shows where they have the bird that flies into the audience and grabs someone's dollar bill and fly through hoops. But all I could notice was that the bird just kept going to the bathroom on stage. It was just a pooping machine, and everyone else is amazed by all the tricks, and it was just a mess. I felt bad for the crew.
So you're real big with the 9 to 10-year-olds.
Well, I'm certainly not above potty humor. I will say that. Yeah.
And you told the judges that you were an exotic bird trainer.
Right. So, you know, 2 minutes on a reality talent show is not a lot of time.
No, it's quick.
So they wanted to use the ventriloquism because that's a big thing for them.
Yeah.
And they kind of produce all the ventriloquists in a similar way. They want you to come out with your little buddy, and I just hate that. You know, when people hear ventriloquism, they roll their eyes, and I understand that. So I really wanted to do kind of a false thing, and it's a kind of an acting exercise. But I'll tell you what, after they interviewed me for 20 minutes about bird training, I'm like, yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. I'm making this up. I have nothing more to tell you about it.
Hey, tell me what it was like, Michael, to be on a national stage, to do your bit on a national stage.
Yeah, it's very different than like being invited on a late night talk show, which really doesn't exist anymore.
Sure.
This is the big venue for acts. You know, I thought, okay, I just want to do this for myself. I don't want to be afraid of it. A lot of acts don't want to go on because they don't want Simon Cowell to lay into them on national TV. But, you know, it's part of the beast, and I think people understand that. So I thought, I'll at least just do it for the audience. If it doesn't go well, I'll just perform for the audience. But then you get out there, and that desk is right in front of you.
And look, you did what's really hard. I mean, all 4 judges loved you, and so you're going to come back?
I am moving forward, and again, whatever this is fine. I mean, it's such an odd experience. It is an international experience. I mean, I am huge in Iran. I mean, Mom, I'm huge in Iran, you know. Fortunately, they haven't dug into my background at all, so they're fine with me right now, you know.
Michael Paul, you know what? For a local Jewish kid, you know, you've done really terrific. We're so proud of you, and we want you to come back. We want you to keep going. We want to keep watching you.
I want to do what you do, so I can turn to a camera and just say, "Hey, Delaware Valley, NBC10, count on it. Drink some water."
Michael Paul, ladies and gentlemen, you can watch America's Got Talent Tuesday nights at 8, right here, of course, on NBC10.